have seen my previous videos with tips and tricks on how to use Gaussian polygel successfully, this video today is not much different, with the exception that I'm going to use this gorgeous neon color. These are the nails I did at the end of March, if you saw the video, and on this occasion I'm going to use this Polygel kit again together with the UV machine. I also prepared the forms, the 5 forms for the 5 nails, together with a cuticle pusher and a spatula with the brush at one end. And to start with, of course, I'm going to push the cuticles with this very delicate plastic sponge because it's very good for my delicate skin. And after that, applying the vitamin, which I have gotten to show you, and of course the base coat, also from Gaussian, which is very good, and staying in the UV machine for 60 seconds. I prepared my working space with the nail clip you see there, the 5 forms and the base coat, plus using this natural pink polygel from Gaussian together with the spatula. I'm going to apply it on the form, and then I'm going to use actually the base coat from Gaussian to spread the polygel on the form, as you are going to see soon. This is the second time I'm using this method, and it was very successful. The first time the nails lasted for 3 weeks, as I wanted to remove them after 3 weeks to let my nails breathe a bit without any chemicals on them. This is my usual method I tend to apply, so I like leaving my nails to breathe and also to type much faster. So I'm using the base coat rather than using the isopropyl alcohol as a sleep agent, as some people tend to sell it together with your set. But the base coat works perfectly. My tips and tricks for successfully applying these forms is to apply the polygel form, then wipe the excess polygel, apply the clip, spread the polygel at the back with a brush, then when you are going to turn again to the front before inserting the nail with the clip, with the form with the clip in the UV machine, raise the clip again, remove the excess polygel all over again, and then put it in the machine. And I noticed for me works the best for 90 seconds, because after 90 seconds I can successfully remove that form. Why do I like these clips? Because, as I mentioned in the past, no airspace at the base of the nail. There is going to be no airspace at the back of the nail. No big ridges near the base of the nail. No waves at the back of the nail. And the nail looks amazing even 3 weeks later. And look how great it looked then. Now let's do the second nail with the same principle, applying the polygel on the form, then spreading it with the base coat using the brush, then putting the clip as we mentioned earlier on, and putting it in the machine for 90 seconds. You might have noticed the gloves I'm using is purely to protect my nails and my hand. I tend to be very fast in everything I do. I like no messing around, and I like good professional results. And here is the nail and how easy it is to remove after 90 seconds. After 60 seconds, you still have a bit of problem in removing the form. And I'm using the same forms over and over again in the same videos, although I received lots of forms in this set sent by Amazon from Gaussian. Now, if you have got delicate skin like mine, you might want to file in only one direction, especially around the base of the nail. Otherwise, you are going to get bruises, which are going to hurt when putting your nail in the machine. So UV and bruising is not a good combination. And if you are right-handed like me, doing the right hand is a bit more difficult, as you can see here. Maybe you'll sense it. And on the right hand side you can see there all the clips I got when I purchased them from Amazon. I got 10 clips. I tend to use the same clip over and over again. I would like to have shorter nails, but it's much easier to just spread this polygel onto the whole nail. Otherwise you have to file it. So maybe in the future I'll attempt to cover only 3/4 of this polygel form with the polygel. And again, applying the clip here, I removed already the excess wipe. I'm working on the back of the nail to make sure that the polygel form is straight and is not big. As I said, it's very difficult to film it. I removed the clip again, and I removed again the excess polygel, as you can see here, and now off it goes into the UV machine, aka nuke machine. So yes, again, 90 seconds later, and after being filed, look how great they look. Apologies for my very dry fingers, but I wash my hands all the time, especially in these times, and you saw there briefly that I bruised indeed one of the fingers. So before applying the neon color I want to apply on this occasion, I'm applying again the base coat from Gershon, which is amazing, especially the top coat. I purchased several in the past from Amazon and I haven't realized the top coats were simply rubbish, and only when I got this one from Gershon, because it's so much better, I realized, oh my gosh, the previous top coats were rather bad. They were thick and glumpy, not a good combination. And today I'm going to use neon purple color, which looks blue in the dark, so it's a very nice and strange concept. The only problem is with this purple, it's almost like my pink nails. Now I tried to apply a design on the third finger which wasn't that visible, but this color is a bit different than the pink, as you can see it here, and in real life it's going to look lilac to mauve, so it's a nice combination. And just like in the previous design which I did at the end of March, this April design is also going to incorporate the gold flakes, the gold glitter, and that gold strip, which are going to be set later on. You are going to see everything presented here. Last stop is to apply the top coat, which you might not realize, but is very good in real life. So I highly recommend this Gershon top coat. I wish all of them were as good as Gershon. And as you can see there, the design was not very successful on the middle finger, but I'm not that bothered. And these are the 3 things I'm going to use now for my gold design on this week. And I used a small scissor and those tweezers for the gold flakes. The gold flakes were not that great in the sense that they produce a bit of ridges on the nail, which is accentuated further by the top coat. So in the future I might refrain from using the gold flakes, which I can use for something else. You don't have to apply the top coat on all fingers at the same time. You can apply different stages. Will only mean that you have to put your nails in the UV machine more often than when you do the top coat at the same time for all the nails. I guess it's no big bother though. Well, as ever, I hope all this information presented today here will be of help to you to learn how to successfully do at home this kind of nails and achieve great results. I'm very happy. And as I mentioned here in my previous videos, I used to go to nail salons here in London for a long time, and I spent thousands of pounds. And what was worse was these nail technicians were not very nice, speaking in their own language, so not very professional. So as ever, thank you for watching. Have a very nice day. Bye.